All right, outside tonight, we're going to talk about this next Arctic blast. Feels like we just thawed out from last week's, but first, 40 years ago today in San Antonio, this is what it looked like. It was a winter wonderland. The largest snowstorm in recorded history hit San Antonio, Texas on this day. And you know, somebody emailed me about a week ago, you know why this happened? Because when Johnny Carson, remember Johnny Carson hosted a Tonight Show? When he was asked, are you going to ever get married again? He said, it'll be a snowy day in San Antonio before I ever get married again. That was in 1985 that he said that. Isn't that incredible? Look at those pictures, so surreal. Here's a look at what did fall. It was incredible. Officially at San Antonio International, 13.5 inches of snow. Here we go. Let's take a look. 13.5 inches of snow. Take a look. And you can see out to the west, pockets of 14. This was an incredible snowstorm for South Texas. Outside tonight, the Quarry Market, the stacks are blue for thyroid awareness. Temperature right now, 44. Winds are calm, so it's going to be a cold night, but we will be above freezing. That's the good news. There will be a light freeze in the hill country. Not a big deal. It'll be the only one really for the 30s for this week. All right, so here's tonight's wolf moon. Thanks to the incredible work of Antonio Morano, one of our photographers here at KENS 5. Can you see Mars? Because what happened was the moon did what's called an occult of Mars. It moved over the front of Mars. So Mars went out of view and it came back. Let me show you where it is, right there, if you didn't see it. That's Mars. So pretty cool that the moon passed in front, Mars went out of view for about 2 hours, and then it came back in view. All right, clouds are rolling in. So one big difference tomorrow, no blue skies on Tuesday, and what you'll start to see by the afternoon, a couple of these isolated sprinkles might show up. The model is bringing them in a little bit early, but Wednesday it looks a little more widespread. It's going to be a small disturbance to our south. It won't amount to more than, say, about 12 to 15 hours of a rain chance. It really isn't going to be much, but it'll be widely scattered and it'll be light rain. Okay, and then the system's going to pull off to the east, and by Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, we definitely start to dry out with this system. But then the cold front starts to make itself known. It's going to be on Saturday that we start watching this thing move through the state. So during the day Saturday, we'll get up into the 70s out ahead of the front. The atmosphere always loves warming up right out ahead of a strong Arctic cold front. It kind of compresses the atmosphere a bit. But then behind the front comes another significant Arctic outbreak. Now, we're not expecting moisture yet. Okay, we'll start getting a better handle on those models as we get into tomorrow and especially Wednesday on whether or not there's going to be moisture to accompany this. But the numbers that are coming are pretty substantial as far as a cold next week. Let's go 14-day tomorrow, 57. So again, 38 tomorrow. The rest of these mornings are going to be in the 40s as we start warming up. So it'll be 57 tomorrow, but a cooler Wednesday, and have the umbrella ready, 40 to 50% on light rain. Then 61 Thursday, 67 Friday, 71 Saturday before the front. So nice warm up, beautiful day Saturday, and look at the difference on Sunday. Only 48. We barely get out of the 30s on a very windy Monday the 20th. Mid-20s both Monday and Tuesday mornings, and 40s for like several days before Friday the 24th, and we warm back into the 50s. Cold air is coming, my brother.